Isn't this? Oh. Enter. Oh, I haven't been to the nursery yet. Oh, never mind. I have been to the nursery. I got in the bedroom. Floorboard under the light switch. Well, find a hammer. Is this... I need also... Oh! The desert island! Things seems a lot like my dream. I must have fallen asleep looking at it. How? How would you fallen asleep looking at that? Like, were you staring like this? Okay. It's just an old ventilate. Can I, like, jump on top of this? Here's my clock. Oh, I don't even know what it was. I wasn't paying attention. Shit. Well, does the phone go there? I need a box that says tools. Did this one say tools? Oh, crime novels. It's okay. I need a box that has tools. What's in your box? Student literature. eBay. Can I open the box? Vinyl collection. Parental readings. Is there a hammer in here? I already looked in here, but... No. Okay. I don't know if there was a hammer behind it. Where's the goddamn hammer? Things for the nursery. Okay, what's in the hallway? These two curtain... Oh, these two contain winter clothes. It's her favorite coat. She wore it on our first date. Oh, that's cute. It looks like there's something behind the box. Move the box! Let's look inside the box. It contains blankets. Okay. Move box. Aha! I need that. But I want... Oh, a letter. A letter. This... No, not this box. It's a letter. Pick up mail. Let's read the mail. No. Ah! Goddamn mail out. Open letter. Pick up letter. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Neff, thank you for choosing Prosser and Enkovich Realtor Service. We hope you enjoy your new home for many years to come. If you have any questions regarding our services, or if you have questions regarding the apartment or maintenance issues, please don't hesitate in directing them to our head office at this number. We look forward to continuing to serve you. Again, I thank you for blah, 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 blah. Okay. Still looking for a hammer. Maybe I won't get a hammer. Okay, let's plug the phone in. Professor Nankovich, how may I help you? Yeah, hi, my name is Victor Neff. My wife and I just moved into an apartment arranged by your company. Well, hello, Mr. Neff. What can I do for you? I'm trying to reach the caretaker of this building. What services? You wouldn't happen to have his number, would you? What's the address of the building? I'm sorry, I don't know. We just moved in here yesterday. I can't recall the exact address. Oh, don't worry, it'll come to you. You probably have it written down somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen it a couple places. Just call me back when you find it. Thanks, bye. Great customer service. When you figure it out, let me know. Oh, that. I'm gonna check if the furniture has arrived. Call the caretaker first. I don't want to be alone. Sure thing. The movers can wait. Thanks, darling. Well, I need to figure out... Oh! Oh! The letter! The letter! The letter. Maybe not. Wait. Yes. There it is. That's it. 12 DuPont Street. Enter hallway. Yeah, hi, it's Richard Neff again. I have another question for you. What's the address of the building? 12 DuPont Crest. That's the old building behind Esper Square, right? I think so. We're new in town, so I don't know where everything is just yet. Let's see here. We're not finding any caretaker at that address. You wouldn't happen to know his name, would you? Norton, is it? It might have been. I was really tired last night, though. No, I'm drawing a blank with Norton. Could it have been someone else? Try Horton. Horton, eh? Sure sound like it, but I wasn't really concentrating. Nope, must have been someone else. There are no Hortons at the address. Could it have been someone else? He might have been Morton? I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I have a Felix Morton here, but he's actually listed as your landlord, not the caretaker. That's why I couldn't find him. Would you like his number instead? Yeah, I suppose it must be the same guy. Okay. Got it. Was there anything else you needed? Our main service is that of a retailer, but we also extend a bit beyond that. We basically connect people looking for apartments with people who have apartments to rent and sell, but if you ever need help with things like renting furniture, negotiating leases, we also provide those type of services. Thanks, good to know. Was that all? That's everything. Okay, let's call the man. Call Mr. Morton. Felix Morton. Morton here. Hello, this is Victor Neff from the second floor. The couple you let in yesterday. Yes, hello, Mr. Neff. Are you settling in all right? Everything's fine, thanks. But I was just wondering when you'd be around to deliver the spare key you mentioned last night. Oh, I'm sorry, I'd forgotten all about that. Hey, I figured you might have. I'll be right up. Thanks. Let's go tell her. Have you managed to call the caretaker yet? What do you think of this note I found? Oh, yeah. Let me see. I think it might be a hoax. It sounds too good to be true otherwise. Like something you'd read in a crime novel. He probably left us a present under the floorboards and wanted to rile us up a bit before we found it. Doesn't the fact that somebody tried to destroy the note lend it some credence? Credence? Nah, he probably did that himself to make it seem more mysterious. Seems to have made sure we can read the important parts at least. Either way, I think we should check what's under the floorboards in the Ah, that's the man! That's the guy! No, not the bathroom, hallway. Go to the hallway! Oh god, he's kinda creepy. Hello again, Mr. Neff. Here's the spare key. This is his... Mr. Felix Morton, thanks. He's the apartment in order. Everything seems fine. Just tell me if you need any help with anything. Was that all? What should I call you? Or the landlord? Processor in English shouldn't have you listed as the caretaker. I can see how that would be confusing. My family's owned the house for generations. I rent out the apartments I don't need and try to take care of the estate as best I can, making me both the caretaker and the landlord. I see. I have an office downstairs. Didn't you see it yesterday when you arrived? No, guess I must have been pretty tired. Just ring the doorbell. I live and work there, so I'm pretty much there at all times. You live in your office? The office is just the front room. My apartment extends further in. You have me worried there for a second. That's all for now. Then I'll head downstairs. Don't be shy if you need me. Thanks. Got the spare key. Dun, 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 dun. I need to find a hammer. Was that Mr. Morton I heard in the hallway? He was, did you get a creepy vibe off him? He had this strange accent. Can't say I did. He still seems quite nice to me. No, that's not it. Come back here. Tell me what the dream is about. You really want to hear it? It's a bit graphic considering that you just ate. Oh god. I've heard about pregnancy dreams. I think I can take it. Are you studying up on pregnancy? Of course, I want to share what you're going through as much as I can. He just might make a good father after all, thanks to the confidence. Anyway, I was sipping my drink on the sun deck when I heard the sound of running water. So I looked around for the source. When I noticed the water came from me. what happened then. So I'm sitting there, embarrassed in front of the crew. I remember trying to cover up my lady bits with a towel, but by this point it's gushing out of me basically, so it's not like the towel is doing any good. I'm sitting there smiling apologetically to the crowd around me when I hear a sound, like a cork popping out of a champagne bottle. When I look down between my legs, this fully dressed little man shoots out of me and flops down on the deck. What the fuck? As some of the people from around the crew help him up, I see who it is. It's the caretaker. Hello! Do you need any help with the apartment? He gets up, brushes the water off his coat, looks for our parts, and casually says, "That's the most interesting entryway to date. I'll have to make a note of it in my journal." Because he entered his dreams! He's fucking enters people's dreams! Then what would nothing to say after being born? Then what? That's when I woke up. What an odd thing to say. And does entryway mean that he's going to go back in at some point? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, there was something dryly academic about him. He's just old, Alicia. They're all a bit dry. I thought he seemed nice last night, but dreaming this... Yeah, I can see how it would be weird seeing him again after that. I'll get over it. I just need a little time. Hello! I can have a shower now. Nope. Why did I get the baby oil? I need a hammer. Why don't we have a hammer? Oh! I'll go ask him for a hammer. He probably has a hammer. Because he goes into people's dreams. Can I open other people's apartments? Salmon box. This box contains fire equipment. Door is locked. Can you knock? No. I want to go down. I want to go ask him for a hammer. Ah, I thought that might happen. You're one of the new tenants, aren't you? What is wrong with your face? That's right. I'm Victor Neff. My wife and I just moved in next door. Why, hello there, young fella. Young fella, I'm Eddie Jones. I'm the resident senior in this house. Seem to be having some problem with the elevator. I'm sorry if it sounds disturbed. Oh, ma'am. Oh, I didn't know this. I thought it was a guy. I seem to be having some problem with the elevator. The door jams every once in a while. You'd be well advised to keep some sort of grease product. Oh, I got that. I'll need some butter. That's alright. I'll probably be able to find something. You a bit creepy. Well, what did you expect from a house built on Indian burial ground? Oh god, say what? I'm just joshing you, son. It's founded on bedrock, sturdy as can be. You couldn't bury someone here unless they got run over by a steamroller. Did you say your name's Victor Neff? Like the actor? Just like the actor, but he lived before my time, though. But you two must be related, surely. No, I'm afraid. No relation, I'm afraid. I've never seen any of his movies either, to be honest. Ah, you're missing out. He had a knack for playing brutes. He used to be a boxer, you see. Then I assure you our similarities end with our names. You seem like such a polite young man. Unlike the caretaker. Oh, Mr. Morton? Yeah, that's the one. You don't like him? How could I? He tried to get me evicted as soon as his father died. Fortunately, I've got connections with the housing board in this town. What do you know about him? About as much as I care to. I've lived here long enough to see him grow up. I knew his father quite well. He was caretaker prior to little Felix, a wonderful man. Unfortunately, the apple fell from the tree in this case. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I'm being rude to my guests. A game of bridge between three is, after all, not a game of bridge at all. See you later then, Miss Jones. Just call me Eddie. Everybody does. Bye then, Eddie. Goodbye, dear. I've got baby oil in my pocket. Why do I have a key? Where the fuck did I get it? Oh, the key for the door. That's I'm like... No, don't eat it. I'm sick enough as it is. Oh no, it's stuck! Hey, look, it opened! Get in the elevator. This one. Because the dream machine's in the basement, that's why. Alright, let's go. Just come over to the hatch if you want to talk to me. Hello again, Mr. Neff. Did you require anything else? So as you may see, my wife had a dream about you. What music is this? They keep to themselves mostly. It's a pretty quiet house, and that's the way I like it. Apart from you and me, there are 3 other inhabitants in the estate. On the top floor is Mr. Wheelard. He doesn't get out much due his disability. Next to him lives Miss Steed. She works as a night nurse at Abbey Hospital. She's asleep during the day, so I rarely see her. Next to you, we have Miss Jones, a widow since a few years back. I'm afraid her age is starting to get the better of her. But on a good day, she's still quite lucid. I have a dream about you. Oh? What did she dream? I'll spare you the details, but it was something about a cruise boat and deck chairs. Please don't skip on the details on my account. Hey, it's Juicy Capri's son. Do you not like my accent? It's Felix Morton's accent. I'm doing an accent for this guy. Oh, I'm sure you don't want to hear about it. Pregnancy dreams are often a bit messed up. I'm afraid I wouldn't know that. I've never married, let alone fathered a child. Was that all? I want a hammer. So you're friendly on Spanish. That's right, my great-grandfather built this house back in the mid-19th century. He's gone from generation to generation since then. I'm the last in line. Was there anything else? You told me about the estate. My great-grandfather used most of it for his research. He was one of the first to study and tried to remedy sleeping disorders. The patients would leave in the wards upstairs while undergoing treatments. But as funding became an issue, he sectioned off more and more of it as apartments. In the end, this office and the back room was all that remained. I'm here if you need me. I need Oh, it's the guy. Are you Victor Neff? Yeah, that's me. We've got your sofa here, sir. Ready and delivered. So if you just sign this receipt here, I'll leave it in your hands. But it's blocking the entrance. But you can leave the sofa here, you gotta deliver to our apartment. If you feel that we failed to live up to your end of the agreement, you're more than welcome to file a complaint with the Customer Assistance Department, sir. That won't be necessary. I'm sure they care just as little as you do. Suit yourself. We deliver door to door like it says right there in the contract. Technically speaking, the sofa has been delivered to a door. I don't buy that for a second. I think you managed to get the sofa stuck in the doorway. And since you can't get it free, you're just going to leave it here. You call it stuck? I say it's delivered. Sir. And you're content with that? When did you stop caring about your job, man? Come on, help me out here. I've got a pregnant wife upstairs and I can't get this free by myself. Well, I guess I could give you this complimentary crowbar. Yeah, I want the crowbar. Because then I can... Juice, you missed it. We gotta dig up floorboards to find something. I'll give it here, I'll sign the damn thing. I just want the crowbar. Signed and delivered. How does he get out? Like, how is he gonna get out of here if this is stuck? How is the crowbar gonna help me? You're just gonna stand there? Seeing as I can't get out, I thought I might as well take a break. You're probably the laziest mover I've ever encountered. Enjoy your sofa, sir. The sofa is blocking the entrance. It seems to be permanently stuck. I thought I got the... Maybe, old Felix will help me. Hello again, Mr. Neff! Did you require anything else? My sofa is like the entrance to only get it free. Oh! I'm afraid my sciatica problems prohibit me from straining physical labor. Can't the moving firm help you? No, that's the problem in the first place. They just dumped it there. I see. I wish I could help you more. Fuck you, man. I need that key, don't I? That must be the key to Mr. Morton's office. Oh, okay. Well, at least I can go back upstairs. Oh. I can go back upstairs and I can use my crowbar. Alright, here we go. Good thing I managed. Oh, the crowbar snapped in half. Oh, shit. What the hell is this? This device measures the current running through it. What is this? It looks like some kind of fuse. Oh, oh. I'm guessing I want to turn it. I want it to have power. What is that? I better not ask Mr. Morton, because he'll... Oh, she's gone. They got her. She's dead. I found her. Why are you looking outside? Left the water on. Did you want anything, my love? Oh, they're floorboards. What kind of device? I'm not sure. It looks like some kind of circuit board with switches and resistors on it. Are you sure you ought to be tampering with it? I'm not comfortable knowing there's some kind of contraption in our bedroom. I'm trying to turn it off somehow. How could you do that? I'm not sure, but maybe I can overload the circuit somehow. Be careful, dear. I love it she's not like, let's see what it is. Those darn movers stuck permanently? Looks pretty bad. We might have to chop it up, I'm afraid. Surely they'll reimburse us, right? I wouldn't get my hopes up. They run a pretty shoddy operation. We'll see about that. Okay, you left the water on. Let's just turn that. No? There we go. So I have to overload the switch, I guess? Although I don't give a shit about the sofa right now. I'm just like, alright, time to open this, get this shit working. What if I just rip it? Oh, shit. What if I just take this out? Okay. I just gotta find a way to blow this thing up, apparently. Okay. I'm almost there. 2 away, I think. So the power comes in here. Comes out of here. Going. It's going this way. It's going that way. That gets me there. Okay, and then up, and then there. Power coming in this way. Going in here. Going in here. Going in here. Oh, I think the current goes right through here. The device seems to be where the current ends up, but it does. I want to overpower this thing. Ah! I'm one away. Anybody got any ideas? Because I gotta blow the fuse somehow. Oh. Ah, I did it!